Hi guys, my name is Megan, and today I've got some of my favorite shifter romances for you. Alright, so today we're talking all about some of my favorite shifter romances. So a shifter is somebody that can change shapes, so your werewolves, your were-creatures, people that change into other types of animals or change their appearances. So let's go ahead and just dive right in. Alright, so first up I have Fox-Colored Jealousy. This is a really cute manga. It's definitely not for those under 18. This is following Akihiko, who has a secret, and that's that he is kind of possessed by a fox spirit, and the spirit that shares his body is very, very mischievous and likes to pop out at very inopportune times, especially after he's been kissed or, having very high emotional responses. So he is very much a city boy, so he is going to the big city for college, and he starts rooming with family friends who run a temple, and he kind of falls in love with this family's son who works at the temple, and they start off kind of a little bit butting heads and something, because Yukuri, who is the son of the temple owner, Akiya, is kind of hiding something, but he doesn't know what. And it isn't until the fox spirit, it's like, oh, hi, I'm here, and I kind of like you, and I think you two should get together. And it's very much a sort of shiftery romance. This is one I would definitely recommend, especially for those over 18. But this is really, really sweet and funny and just really, really cute if you like shifter romances. Next up I have the Dragonfate games. So this is one of my favorite shifter romances. This one also happens to be Omegaverse, so this one is definitely not for those under 18. But I think all of the books have been released at this point, or I'm not sure if the last one is out as of filming this video. But I do know the cover has been released, so I'm pretty sure all the books are out at this point. But this is the series is following 7 dragon brothers, and they decide it's time to start looking for their mates. So they decide to host a bachelor-style dating show on their private island, and each book is following one of the different brothers as they find their mate in the most unexpected place, or in the most unexpected circumstances. And it's really, really sweet and funny. But like I said, this is Omegaverse, and it is a shifter romance, so please check trigger warnings if that's something that you're not into. But this is one of my favorites, and it's kind of absurd and really, really funny, but also it's a perfect summertime beachy read. So next up I have the Trident Agency series. The first 2 books are out as of filming this video, and it's following the agents of Bodyguard Agency, but they're also kind of more mercenaries for hire, and they are all different types of shifters and some mythical creatures. And this is a world where it's a very open urban fantasy world. So there are shifters, there are sirens, gargoyles, humans, but the humans are very much human first, supernaturals second, or never. It's very much reminiscent of our current political climate in 2026, so if that's a trigger for you, please maybe steer clear of this one. But this is a really fun urban fantasy series. The first book is following Sunshine, who is a hellhound shifter, and he falls in love with the half-siren, half-human prince of the Siren Kingdom, as they are providing bodyguard services for the Siren Crown Royals. And it's a little bit of a bodyguard romance, it's a little bit of a reluctant royals romance, and it is very fun, fast-paced if you like dark romance. Next up I have the Mead and Mishaps series, which this is one that I haven't shut up about. A fantasy, or a romantasy series that does not take itself too seriously. It's hilarious, it's steamy, it's spicy, and it has dragon shifters and werewolves and were-creatures and all sorts of mythical beasts. The first one is following Cinnamon, who does not want to be the chosen one, and on the night that the chosen ones are chosen, she is not, and she decides to get drunk at the party to celebrate the chosen ones leaving on their adventure. And on her way home, she rescues a demon, and thus starts out an adventure that she did not want to go on in the first place. And it's really, really fun, and it's one that I would highly recommend. Again, it's very funny and does not take itself too seriously. Next up for a shifter romance, I would highly recommend the Soulbound series. The first book is A Fairy of Bones and Gold. This is following Patrick Collins, who is the magical equivalent of an FBI agent, and the gods meddle in his life so much. One of them pesters him on an almost weekly basis, and Patrick is sent to New York to stop the ritualistic killings of some of the gods. Also the gods are pushing him to be part of a wolf pack, and he and the werewolf that he meets kind of fall in love and are accidentally soulmates. And it's really funny and sweet, and if you like urban fantasy, typical, you know, whodunit kind of a thing, this is one to go for. It's so much fun, and it's one of my current favorite series to read. And last but not least is one that is a little bit unhinged and really funny and really fast-paced, and that is Smash and Grab. This is the first book in the RELIC series. This is following a paleontologist who is just trying to mind his own business. He is working on uncovering a fossil, and the bad guys try to steal the fossil from him, which leads him into kind of a sticky situation. And then our other main character, Dalton, shows up, who is a dinosaur shifter. And he is there to basically protect the fossil, whether that means stealing it for himself, killing bad guys, or maybe stealing the paleontologist and the fossil and going on the run. This is hilarious, and especially if you like dinosaurs or Jurassic Park, or literally anything dinosaurs, and you want a little bit of absurdity in your day, this is one to go for. It's hilarious and funny, and just like dinosaurs and paleontologists and a punk dinosaur shifter, yes, please. It's one that I would highly, highly recommend. This had me giggling and kicking my feet the entire time I was reading it. Alright, so those are some of my current favorite shifter romances. Do you guys have a shifter romance you'd like to recommend? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys.